This channel's really been dedicating to making you guys better at things. Whether it's Fortnite tips, YouTube tips, PC tips, I've been pretty much doing it all. And my main thing that I think I haven't talked about in this channel is that you can't just grind it out by yourself. I think one of the most overstated things is that people are important, but just how important are they to your success? I don't think people understand just how successful you can become with other people. The combination of having multiple people doing multiple different things and all working in tandem at like a factory is definitely going to produce more than a single person could ever do, no matter how many hours they work or whatever. Think about this. Look at Lacey. He became pretty famous on his own, and through clicks and stuff, he slowly started building his brand. And he hit like 2K viewers on average. But everything kind of changed once he joined FaZe. Once he joined FaZe, he started even having more connections, and now he averages over 10 to 20K viewers every time he goes live, no matter what he's doing. Some of the key things he did to get here was that he had people around him that really cared about him and wanted him to succeed. Whether it's just being there in your streams, helping you make content, because let's say if you're doing content by yourself, think about how long can you really talk about something or conversate with chat for? At a certain point, you run out of things to do or talk about if you're not the greatest entertainer. Because none of us can really be perfect, and we sometimes come to those places where we just don't know what to say. And that's really where people come into play. Think about this. If you're hanging out with your friend group or whatever, you guys can talk for hours, joke around, or whatever. You always have something to talk about and you always are having a good time. Or think about when you're watching some of the drama videos. A lot of the drama videos have multiple people's sides and stuff talking and stuff. Think about like Faxuty's channel. There's always different people talking, and when there's different people talking, you don't have to be the main entertainer the whole time. Well, it does really help to be your own entertainer because you're not always gonna have somebody there. If you're able to plan out your streams and stuff, you can actually get to a point where you never have to be by yourself, and it kind of creates a consistency part where if you have the same people in your stream playing with the same people every time, it becomes almost like a movie or show, and the same characters become the same kind of like plot line where the same people have the same kind of drama things going on, like this person likes that person, or that person has something that they don't want to talk about or something like that. It always becomes like a story, whether it's calling somebody some name or some character, like that's the fatty in our group or something like that. It's always some kind of drama, like a TV show, and that really has blown up people. Think about Faxuty. He really has blown up because of his Zone War cord, and he hangs out with all the pros and stuff. And none of his success would be there if he didn't have the drama and crazy things going on in the stream. There's constantly different pros yelling at each other, doing crazy things, airing other people out. It's kind of a wild scene, and that's really why he succeeded in the end. Other than just trying to become famous, because not everyone wants to do that, and some people just want to become a pro Fortnite player or become really good at business or something. Everything is people skills, because it's so much harder to get better when you're just trying to figure things out yourself. If you're trying to make let's say you're trying to put together a puzzle and there's a second person that knows how to put together the puzzle, it's going to be so much easier just to ask him where the pieces go compared to just trying to figure out where the pieces go on your own. I think the biggest question everyone's going to come to at the end is, yeah, that's great and all, but how do I actually find people to help me? And I think it's a very complex issue where I actually am going to explain. It's a lot of times just about putting your foot forward and just asking. But it's not demanding, it's not pushing yourself into things. It's giving the people space, not treating them any differently than you treat other people, and not being too out of the box, where you have to be at least, like, the person can't be a massive person. You can't be going into Clix's chat and asking him to help you with something. Like, that's just not a realistic thing. I see so many people make this mistake where they're almost rude or spammy in a way that they like, please help me, please help me, please help me. You should ask once, and then if they don't want to help you, then that's fine. Be there for them, and then maybe one day they'll give you a chance. But it's not about demanding things. It's about giving people space, treating them normally, and just being there when they need it. And that's always going to be, being a better person is always going to get you places. I really want to start a Zone Wars Corp, but it's not about just bribing people and forcing people like a transactional manner, like sub for sub. You got to actually understand that people are people and you should treat them that way. And if you're having fun on stream, then your viewers have a higher chance of having fun. So if you're constantly laughing, having fun and stuff, I think if you get to enough people and you have a product that's likable enough, at some point you're gonna start growing viewership and something. It's really hard for me. The main point is just getting myself out there and being able to produce enough videos and have enough quality content to really do well. And in the next chapter, when I go back to my dorm, I'm really gonna focus on trying to get more content out there, trying to connect with more people, and I want to make an environment that I'm having fun, but I can also have viewers have fun with me. So that's how we're really gonna have a really good opportunity to become a popular streamer or something like that. That's really it for my video, guys. If you guys really enjoyed this, or you stuck to this point, you may as well subscribe at this point, because I'm impressed, man. You made it. But I hope you guys have an amazing night, and you guys really stay positive, because it can be really difficult out there. Goodbye, everyone.